In today's video, you will learn how to create a cinematic book animation shot where the text transform into a logo icon shape in a very magical way. By the way, you can watch my videos in different languages, so I would recommend you to watch my videos in your native language to understand better. So without further ado, let's get started. So right now, we are in Illustrator, and I already created a canvas, and I also prepared a rough description paragraph. Basically, I created 7 paragraphs, and each one contains 100 to 300 characters. So I simply open the Notepad application and copy the text from here. And then I select Text tool and create a rough rectangle text box. And then I paste the description para into this box. Also, I decrease the text size so our paragraph is fit to this box. And then I select only heading text and increase the size like this. Now it looks great. After that, I select this text, right-click, and I choose Create Outlines option. So this way you can convert text into shapes, and then I ungroup them as well. After that, I select the middle section of the paragraph, and then I group it by using keyboard shortcut Ctrl+G to group them. Let's find the group layer in the Layers panel, and then hide it for now. And then I select rest of the text elements, and then group it as well. So we got 2 layers. After that, I create a new layer in this panel, and then I open the layer 1, then I drag and drop the group 1, and after that I select layer 1, then I ungroup the middle paragraph. Now I click this icon, then I go to the options, and I select Release Layer Sequences. This way we can convert our shapes into individual layers. Now I select all the layers and drag out to layer 1. Now we can delete the layer 1 because it's empty layer. So this process is complete, and now we are ready to save this file. Simply save this file as an Illustrator, and that's it. Now we are moving forward, and let's see how to animate this in After Effects. So we are in After Effects. Let's import our Illustrator layer file first. And make sure when you import, choose Import as Composition and Footage Dimensions as layer sizes. So when you click OK, it will take some time. It's depend on your PC specs, but it usually takes 1 to 5 minutes time to import the file. And when it's done, you can see the composition file in our project panel. Simply open this composition. So you can see there is lots of Illustrator files. So first I solo the layer 1. So you can see the blank space in the middle of the paragraph. And in this place, I will add a transparent PNG logo. So let's import our transparent PNG logo file into After Effects. And then I add it to our timeline. It's quite big, so I scale down and reposition it to the center of this paragraph. And then I pre-compose this layer as a source. And then I hide this layer. Also, I lock the layer, turn off the solo layer, go to Effects and Preset panel, and I search Pastiche effect and add it to this layer. You can download this effect from the link in the description below. Let me place this panel to right side so you can see it better. Alright, now it's looking good, so let's animate this. First, I open the Transform property, and under this I change the position as stippling alpha. After that, I change the scale as a random. Also, I change the rotation as random as well. Then I open the scale options, and here I change the minimum size to 8 and the maximum size to 16. Then I go down a little bit, and here, under the animation option, I change the frames to render to layer markers option because we use the markers to animate this paragraph. After that, I change temporal interpolation to ease in and out, and then I change spatial interpolation to custom, and below it, I change in tangent to 20% and out tangent to 20%, and also change the offset to around 7 for now. After that, I dragged the time indicator to the 5-second mark, and here I right-click, go to Markers, and add marker at this point. Then I go to the first frame, and once again I create one more marker here. Then I go to the last frame, which is 5-second mark, and then I go to the Effects and Set panel. And here I add a keyframe on the position, scale, and rotation property. And then I go back to the first frame, and then I change the position as use previous value. Also, I change the rest of values same. And then I go down to the bottom of this effect, and then I click on the Create button. And after that, if I play the preview, you can see our paragraph is transforming to our logo icon shape. Alright, so now I want to change the composition background to white, so that we can turn off the transparency grid. Let's see the preview once again. Alright, so it looks nice and very good, but you can see a big blur, dots on this design. So to remove this, select all the blur dots, and then go to the timeline and open the scale properties of them, and delete the scale keyframes, and now it will fix. Now it's time to implement this animation to our book. So first, I create a new composition, and the size of this composition is full HT resolution. Then I reset our workspace to default, and after that, I'm going to import our book PNG image into After Effects. I have different kind of images, but I choose this one for this logo, and then I add it to our timeline. It's quite big. I scale down a little bit to fit to this comp. After that, I go to the project panel, and here I select the bool description composition and add it to this timeline. After that, I scaled down a bit, also rotate like this, and place it over the book. And then I search effects called CC PowerPoint effect and add it to this layer. And then I change the corner pins like this to match the book perspective. Now our text is looking a little bit vibrant as compared to this book. So to solve this problem, I search another effect called levels and then add it to this layer. Once you added this effect, then increase the output black value slightly to match the book colors, and now it looks good. And now it looks good. After that, I increase the composition duration to 8 seconds, and then I freeze one last frame of this book composition, and then extend it. So we completed this book animation part, and now we are moving forward and see how we can use the camera to create a cinematic shots of this book animation. So first of all, I select all the layers and pre-compose them as book. And then I make this layer as a 3D layer. And I open the rotation properties and change the X and Y rotation. Then I add a new camera into this timeline, and then I zoom in a little bit by the camera tool. Also, I change its position like this. Then I open the camera transform properties and add a keyframe on the all transform properties. Then I go back to the first frame and add more keyframes here. Then I go back to the last frame and change the camera angle by the camera tool. And if I play the preview, so you can see we got the smooth cinematic camera movement of this book animation. Then I open the camera options, and under it I turn on the depth of field. Also, I change the focus distance and aperture to get a cinematic camera lens effect. Then I add a keyframe on both values, and I go back and forth to the timeline and adjust the focus distance and aperture. And let's see the final preview. So that's how you can create cinematic book animation, where a text paragraph transforms into the logo icon shapes. So that's it for now. See you in the next video.